Oh my goodness. Yes, 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 yes. We are live. It's just so amazing. Happy Saturday, everyone, wherever you might be. Yes. Thank you so much for being part of here. We are so happy and grateful that we are. We're already in February, right? Yes. And hence, we're going to discuss a topic that is very, very essential to all of us today.
Hmm.
Yes. Moving forward, right? We need to look at it with, from another perspective, from
Hmm.
another angle, right? So, here with me, I can't do this alone. Yeah,
Mhm.
I cannot. I have my, my wings right here with me that will help us, in discussing this and understanding it more
Hmm.
better. So
Hmm.
I have, yeah, Adebola all the way from New
New
York.
York. Mhm. Hi, everyone. Good to be here again. And happy
All
new
right.
month.
Thank you so much, Adebola. And I have Modupe. Yeah, Modupe. Say
Ma.
hello to our audience.
Hi, everyone. Nice to see you all.
Mhm.
Thanks for
Thank you.
joining.
Yeah, and Omolara, over to you.
Hi everyone, good evening. Good to see you all.
Thank
Mhm.
you so much. Yes, and I'm saying hello all the way from Texas.
Mhm.
We are here again. A lot of you already know us, and you know what we stand for. You know what we are here to preach to you, which is simply looking at your source of income from a positive perspective, looking at it that you definitely need another stream of income. Multiple stream of income is it, and that is what we are preaching. Today we are looking at this topic and we are saying considering an alternate income source in the in a looming global recession. You and I would know that, already we don't need anybody to tell us, especially when you make a trip to the store, when you go to the gas station, you see that things are changing and changing so fast. And so we are here to look at it and say, okay, as individuals, as families, what can we do to get ourselves prepared for this, right? Let me tell you, global recession, right? When we say recession, it comes with opportunities as well as its hazards. We are here to encourage ourselves to look at opportunities that we can embrace wholeheartedly, that will put us in a better position, okay, to be well prepared for what is, not coming. It's already here, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and start with you know, Modupe. Modupe, I want to ask you, it is how do you see global recession?
Wow.
Excuse me, before you go ahead, I'm actually calling on you because, professionally, you are in a better place to give us introduction into this as a financial expert, right? As a chartered accountant,
The
we want to
financial
look at
prof.
this from an eye of an expert, of a professional. Aman,
Mm.
go ahead.
Did you
Go
see
ahead.
me roll my eyes? Did you see
Yeah.
me rolling my
I
eyes?
saw that.
I hope I know how to do it. I hope I'm doing it well, and I hope it's eating you as I'm doing that.
Go,
Hello,
girl. You can
everyone.
do it. I'm
Hello,
cheering you.
everyone. Oh my gosh, you know what? Jokes apart, we came prepared for you. I hope you guys know that. These ladies here have done a whole lot of research and we're out here to educate someone. I hope someone is going to stand right there and stay inspired, okay? And so she talked about global recession. Hello. Wake up a 5-year old now and already understand what that is, especially in this age and time. It's already looming. We can smell it. We can feel it. Open any, newspaper, whatever, any news headline right now, you just hear it. You might not see the word recession spelled out, but all of those symptoms that comes with it are so apparent. And so it becomes like, oh my gosh, what exactly are we left with? Don't get me wrong, it's a cycle in the global economy, okay? And so whether we like it or not, there will be a point in time that we will face that. And so we come from the angle of what should we do to prevent the effect of that on your family, on my family, on our community at large? That's where we're coming from. We are not we're not, standing in that place of power to say, okay, recession, you will not happen. It's part of the cycle. So there will be a point in time that it will just be, okay, now this milestone is going to happen. But we come from the standpoint again of saying, how prepared are you? How prepared is your family? How prepared is our family to make sure that when this comes, the effect is not eating us in a bad form? So global recession, my dear sister, like you said, it's right here. Any individual will probably still think, okay, oh no, what is it? What are they saying? That person is in denial. So we are here again to let you know, please wake up from that slumber. It's right here. How can you avert it? How can you better prepare for it? Maybe you were not prepared for it. Maybe you left yourself in denial. You know what? It's not too late to do something. And I believe that's the standpoint Muchirara is going to take us this evening. So sit back and hear what the ladies have for you. Thank you, Muchirara.
Oh my God. I love that. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. You've heard that. So I'm gonna come back home. I'm coming back to Texas now. So I'm coming to Omolara. So Omolara, I want to, I mean, you've heard the introduction that Modupe gave, right? No, so I want to ask that, is it necessary? Is it necessary at this time to have an alternate source of income?
You're muted.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Mudupe, for that introduction. Well, I would say everybody is seeing what is going on. I mean, even the little kids, our children, they're seeing what is going on. You know, what you spending in what you spent in the last couple of years, it's doubled in a couple of months. In the past couple of months, it's doubled, right? And so I mean, to my own opinion, I would say yes, there is need for us to have something, to that we can fall back on, because recession, as we all know, it is happening. We cannot just say, okay, we don't want to, we want to pretend as if we don't know it. It's right here, right in front of us. It is here. So instead of us closing our eyes or blocking our ears and pretend as if, no, it's not going to happen. Or no, we just like Modupe said that, let's pray it's not going to happen. It is right here. And we are facing it daily. There was, for instance, I have an example. I think last week I went to the store, right? And then before recession, before we get into the recession, ask me how much they're selling this crate of egg. It's the box one that has about 2 crates inside. Initially was $7.99 as of 2 years ago. Last year June, I bought the same egg for $16.99. Last week I bought this egg for $19.99. See how much see the difference. So we cannot just say we want to close our eyes and we don't know what is going on. So for us to live, because it's something we have to live with. So for us to live with it, we need to do something extraordinary. So if you have one basic thing you are doing, then you need to add more to it. We need to add more to it. I know a lot of people, everybody has their job they're doing, but we need to add more to it, because we see companies folding up. We see companies retrenching people. We see companies, asking people not to come to work anymore simply because they cannot afford it anymore. They can no longer afford it. And so therefore, we need something like a backup for each and every one of us, for each home, so that it will not stand as if we all are eating from one source of income. We all are eating from one pocket of income, right? So that's the reason why we all need to stand up. We all need to wake up and say, we can't really say no to recession, because already, like I said, it is here. So it is everything is left for us to okay, what do I have to do? right? To be able to like live with it. And that's the reason why we need something out of ordinary, I mean extraordinary, something that we can fall back on. Something like I mean, we just need another alternative source of income. That's what I'm going to say for now.
Thank you so much, Omolara. Hey, hey, people watching us now, I see you all there. Let's know where you're watching from, okay? Put it in the comment section and let us know what, I mean, you feel about this looming global recession. It is here, either we like it or not, right? If you don't know it, maybe you did not read about it. Your pocket is feeling it when you go out there to make those purchases, okay? I just came back from the store, and guess what? I went with my boy, and my eyes were popping.
Okay.
Yes, because I what the normal things I will get, they are like times two of the price I used to pay. Okay. Now, coming back to Adebola, we've heard it that I mean it's here. Um, uh, Amalara even said it that it is just so important that we have something to fall back on, right? Now, the question is, someone out there might want to know that what is the best thing to do with my money? Because some of us have that, we want to be safe. We keep it in the bank or at hand, wherever. So, what should I do with my money at
Oh,
this time to be on the safer, I mean, end?
all right, all right. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for the intros. And I'm just gonna go straight to the point. You know, Omara was talking about the alternate income is necessary and all that. And I just want to say, not just any alternate income. We have to find something that is recession proof, because the two ladies have mentioned it, that this is not going away. It's not like, oh, we can stop the recession from happening. You know, it's not like we have to. I mean, when I say we're going to have to live with it. But then we're talking about alternate income. So, what kind of income? I mean, are we looking to? What is the source? We need to find something that is recession proof. A bullet is coming. You need to have a bulletproof
That's
that
right.
is going to prevent that bullet from getting in.
Mhm.
So, and based on our own experience, we understand that business ownership, it's something that, and it's not just any kind of business. Not you just opening a store and become a self-employed. You are still going to be hit with the recession, but you have to get to the point whereby you are in in the kind of business that is making money for you regardless of what is going on. For instance, our business community during COVID, I mean, it was a terrible time. Nobody wanted that, but it happened. But I can actually tell you that this community doubled during that period. And that's just because of the kind of business that we do. Where our business is online. It's not the traditional or offline or that kind of. So why people that were going to their regular job, or people that had stores or one shop, one store, or one kind of business or the other, physically on ground, had to close down, our own business, because it was online, was doubling. The community actually doubled. A lot of people wanted to know what to do, and people were making money. So it did not just double in number; it also doubled in income, in revenue, in production, and all that. So we really have to know the kind of income source that we want to get into. It's not just starting another job. It's not taking a second job. You're going to stress yourself out, and the job is going to be affected by. You know, some of us had the opportunity to still work from home during COVID. Some didn't. Some people were everyday income kind of job. It closed down, and that was it. That was the end. And you can imagine what could happen with the recession. So, business ownership, find the right kind of business. If you are not sure what to do, and that is why we're here, we have a solution for you. We have a business that is tested, that has gone through a period of global situation and is still standing, increasing. We just got a great news in our community, and it's really making us feel like, okay, thank God we're in the right place. And I'm not talking about something that is just localized to us. No, a global good news that I'm not going to share it. If you want to know about it, then you may have to
Come on
contact me
back.
immediately. Okay. But it's so encouraging that I can boldly tell you that if you don't know where to begin, if you don't know what to do, then reach out to us. Don't waste time. If you want to prepare now, for whatever may come. We're not praying that there should be recession. We would love it not to happen, but just in case anything happen, we want to be ready. We don't want to fall victim. The same thing that happened during the COVID that was so unexpected. We don't want that to happen again. Business ownership, and we have the right kind of business. All you need to do is reach out to us and we'll let you in on this gold. I call it gold. All right.
Thank you so much, Adebola. Yes, we all need that source of income. But then you don't want to get yourself into something that you will start at today and tomorrow it will be closed down, right?
Yeah.
Get yourself something that works for you,
Mhm.
even when you don't have to be physically present and it's not limited to your immediate environment, right? It is global. It is global. We are saying this and saying it again. That means you are here in the US, for instance, and you are reaching far, far, far beyond where you might not even get to physically, right? So, Modupe, I'm bringing you back in, and I want you to expatiate more
Mhm.
on the value of this amazing business that we have, okay, and what it can do for, individual families out there, especially in safeguarding themselves, against this impending, um, you know, uh,
Session.
situation.
Thank you, Motorayo. You know what? I mean, we come here every now and then we try to share value with you people. And, the ladies have spoken so beautifully well. And one of the things they talked about again is, preparation. We need to be prepared. Things are going to happen. And change is the only thing that is constant, people. It's the only thing that's constant. But when that change comes and it happens, where would you be at that particular point in time? Like one of my favorite and very highly I mean a well appreciated coach of mine will say that proper preparation prevents poor performance. How prepared are you when anything should happen? The ladies talked about a system. So when we're talking, say have something on the side, we're not saying go and take another job, 10 jobs, 5 jobs. Those are not going to cut it.
Mhm.
You only have what, 24 hours in a day that is applicable to everybody. How about you search a system, a business that has a system that is working and proven? I'm getting somewhere, Mutrayo. I know your question, okay?
Mhm.
So when
Yes.
I say a system, I'm referring to something that will save you, you know,
A
time,
hassle.
energy, and money, okay? And so you're pretty much seated there and you're pushing the buttons even without you physically pushing the button. Does that make sense?
Right.
Mhm.
Adebola said, recession proof, recession proof. My people, recession proof, loleshe, period. If we are into anything right now and it's not recession proof, then we're probably, venturing into something that is just like we're just doing a round robin, doing the same thing over and over again. Our business model is proven. Our business model is well tested. Our business model, if you put in the work, you can beat your chest, right? And proudly sit back there and say, I'm actually counting my 5 figures, my 6 figures. That is what is really prevalent in our type of business model. A whole lot of you will probably say, yeah, they keep saying the old thing, they're not going to spill it out. Hello, that is how the model is. You need
Mhm.
to come in, check it out, and see if it
Find
is a
out.
need for you. Because you need to make that decision. This is not one of those things that somebody will help you make a decision. That's not it. This is the part you will take ownership, okay, and say, well, is this for me? After you reading between the fine print and all that, I see a lot of people come in on board and they're like, oh yeah, you talked about this. I want to start. They are not ready to really put in the work. And then they chicken out really fast. As soon as they get in, they chicken out because they are out for, getting it like, okay, the microwave success. That is
Mhm.
not success. That is a success that is not going to last you. Okay. So our type of business model, like I said, it's proven, it's well, it's been
Result
tested and its
proven.
result, our result is speaking for itself. We're not doing no inventory here. We're not an inventory manager. We're not going into inventory management. We don't do any of that. We don't cold calls. We don't, be that pest, to our friends or our families, right? Our friends and families see what we're doing and they're like, they reach out to us if they feel that is what they want to. It's a welcome on board. Our arms are open. We are not strangers, right? Right? It is very, very powerful. And in our business model, we are so closely knitted. Our faith is very paramount to us. We don't even joke with our faith. As a matter of fact, we don't exist without our God because He is the one backing us up.
Yeah.
Okay. So for individuals who probably think, oh, I'm coming online, this thing is a social media thing. This one is Antichrist, though. You've just missed it. Because that is not exactly what we're doing. Other than me saying, oh, yeah, we have pastors in it, that's not what I'm going to say. We have believers, those who know who their God is. And knowing that because they know their God, they shall do exploits. Those are the people you find in this kind of community. Those are the people with a very big faith, knowing they have a big God because they are out to do something great. That is what our business model provides. And all it takes, again, like I said, if you think, oh, let me check this out, our URLs are all there smiling at you. Don't be a stranger. We don't bite. Reach out to anyone you feel comfortable with, okay? And put in your name and your email address. We will, honor and bring you over to see what is happening in the community, folks. Let us not snooze on this any longer. If you snooze, you lose. And so check it out and see, oh, you know what? I'm called for this. Or you say, oh, you know what? I'm not called for this. It was nice meeting you. You wouldn't have lost anything either way. You would have just end up gaining.
Congratulations.
So that's exactly, what this is all about. We give you opportunity to do your due diligence. You can't miss it. The opportunity is right there. You cannot miss it. You make that decision for yourself. But, we all can testify to the fact that things have really changed in our lives. I mean, we can testify to the fact that we were not where we used to be 2 years ago before we started this business.
Definitely.
Coincidentally, for all the four ladies here represented, we literally started this journey around the same time. So we can beat our chest, right, and tell you we know what it is we're doing. We are today mentoring people. We are today coaching people on how to also get started. That is exactly what we're doing. Get a business opportunity that has a proven system that saves you time, that saves you energy, that saves you money. That is what is prevalent in our type of business. Over to you, Muturiah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank
Give me a
you. Now, the question is, watching us, catching on
Mhm,
the replay, what are you doing to get yourself prepared?
mhm,
Now, I want you to look at it that, it is a recession when you are looking at it that, oh, my neighbor lost his job. My coworker has been asked to go home. How does it feel when that same situation happens to you as an individual? You will no longer see it that way because you will be depressed. It will no longer be a recession to you. It will be depression, right? Because it will be so devastating. But if that happens, because life happens, right?
mhm.
And you are prepared, you have something to fall back on. Okay. So Omolara, I'm coming back to you. Okay. So what will you say to someone that is still very, very skeptical? They're very sure they want to start something, but the skepticism is still there. What would be your word to such person at this time?
All right, thank you. So, being skeptical, I mean, it is bound to happen to anybody. You don't know what you are going into, you don't know what you are venturing into. And then, I mean, I've seen a lot of people, even before I started this my business model, I was one way or the other, I was kind of skeptic about, okay, what's going on in the online space. I've been hearing here and there about scam, about this, about that. And we have a lot of online business out there. So you don't even know which one to be trusted. You don't know which one is real. But when I did what they call due diligence, when I did my research, when I did my assignments very well, I saw that our model, our business model, it is real, most especially when when you have a business that is not just managed by one country, it's not managed by one particular race, it is being done everywhere globally. So that is to tell you it is a business that is working for people. And then, just like Modupe said, all four of us, when we came on board into this business, it's almost the same time. I never knew Modupe, I never knew Adebola, I never knew Muturayo from anywhere. Well, it is this through this business that we all knew each other.
Mhm.
And that is to tell people how how close we can be in our business community. And for somebody to be coming from a different background, not even business background this time around, of course we expect them to be skeptical. But what you can do is just like you've heard so much information about our business model. We come here every bi-weekly, right? And this is not the first time you've been hearing us saying, okay, this business is legitimate. This business is proven. It is, I mean, it is authentic. So for somebody, maybe somebody who's just coming or seeing a video for the very first time, the person might be like, okay, what are they talking about? But for people who have been coming on board with us, listening to us every now and then, they will see the value in what we are talking about. And for them seeing the value in what they are talking about, then they should have an assurance that, okay, I've been seeing these faces for almost 2 years now. Okay, then I believe something good is in this thing they are talking about, something tangible, something real in the business. So for somebody out there who are still thinking, okay, every businesses are scam, our business, I can say categorically, four of us can say categorically, and we can beat our chest that our business is a legit business. Our business is a business you can do, that you can live for your children. You can pass to your children. Our business is a business whereby you'll be able to retire early. Our business model is a business that gives you all the freedom you need in life. Talk of any kind of freedom, maybe be it financial freedom, time freedom, any kind of freedom, you get it in our business. Then for somebody again that is so skeptical out there, all I'm just going to advise you, or all I'm going to say to him or her is like, just give it a try. A trial is not going to kill you. A trial doesn't bite. So give it a trial. We have 30 days. I mean, if you come on board, check through the business, you have 30 good days. 30 days is 1 month. So you have a solid 1 month to look at what is going on. If you don't like it, oh, it's okay. Just, just go. People that are really ready, people that needs, because we're all saying we're talking about recession.
Right.
Okay, so people that need that change. And Modupe said the only thing that is constant, that everybody knows that is constant, is change.
Yeah.
For somebody to now say, okay, I need this change, then you need to set your mindset straight. And then, I mean, you need to win yourself out of, okay, I'm
Yeah.
so scared, I'm so skeptical. We are here for you. And that's the reason why we are here every time. You go to our business pages, you see us talking about our business simply because we are proud of our business, simply because we are proud being a boss. I mean, yeah, a business owner, simply because we are proud helping families coming out of coming out of, okay, I don't have money, coming out of struggling, coming out of no time with family. So we are helping people, we are helping family, we are helping singles. Be you be probably you are singles, you are saying, okay, I don't know where to start from. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. That is the reason why we are here. If you are married couples, husband going out in the morning, wife coming in at night, which has happened to many of us here. When
Right.
I was still doing my multiple jobs, I mean, I might not even see my husband in 2 3 days. We might not even see each other because as I'm packing, it's moving. As it's packing, I'm going. So how long are we going to do that? How long? And with this recession we are talking about, how long are we going to do that? So if you are skeptical, all you need to do once again is just to reach out to us. Oh, lady, how can I do it? How do I start? And I've seen a lot of people reaching out to us, even from all the way from Africa. Okay, I'm interested. How do I go about it? What do I do? Then we'll put them on the right path. Okay, this is how you go about it. This is the first step. This is the next step. And this is how you can be, you can be successful having this business. Thank you,
Right.
Mario.
Thank you so much,
The lady's on
Omolara.
fire.
Yeah, she is. And people just need to see that and see that, okay, I mean, it is you, bettering your life. It is you securing the future. It is you taking ownership of the future you want to live. Okay. So now, Adebola, coming back to you, even though we are a little bit above our time, okay, I want to round up with you. A lot of people, because I've seen, I was discussing this with someone. I was like, I have some credit card that I can fall back on. Will you say, what will you say to, people that believe that, they can spend their way or borrow their way, through this recession? What would be your word to such people?
Oh my goodness. I don't think anybody should be saying that. You have
Well,
credit cards
people
to fall
do.
back. Credit card is not yours. The money in the credit card is not your money. So you have nothing. If credit card is the only thing you have, you've got nothing. All right. In fact, I'm thinking the credit card companies will cancel their credit cards, during recession. Anyway, that's that. Oh, I think Mudupe, what do you think?
Why are you trying to pass the ball over to me?
Why would somebody want to fall back on credit card? All
There is a
right.
possibility. There is a possibility again to look at it from that angle. I mean, again, like you said, because of the type of economy, right, that
Mhm.
we end up falling into North America. So people have the luxury of having, that extra credit, and because the system is wired that way, right, to see and to place your credit worthiness depending on how much of that credit you have. It's a number. Now that's where financial literacy comes to play. Okay. So what I mean, those credit card companies, right, giving out those credit cards, they are not doing charity. They are not doing Father Christmas.
Oh,
No.
Eh. So because there's a particular rate attached to each credit cards,
Right.
and which is always dependent on your credit worthiness before
Mhm.
you know what rate you have for what for what card and what not. So again, the more you try to maximize, or you make use of that, right? It tells on your credit worthiness. If you're not paying it back. So, I mean, if anybody's trying to look at it from that angle, I hope they're also looking at it from the angle of how do I pay this
pay
off?
back. That's what I
And
was
how
just going
long
to
do they
say.
have to pay that? Credit card companies are also in business. They are not in not
Oh,
for profit. They are not a 501c corporation. Okay. So they are there to also make profit. And so, that's also, we need to kind of look at it from both angles. There is a possibility for individuals to want to say that. Now,
Mhm.
our heart goes out to individuals, right, who probably are falling victim of one job loss or the other, right? I mean, we're not undermining that at all, because we know that that is really happening now. People are just literally having their child, and either the husband or the wife are being told to go. I mean, it's okay. It was nice doing business with you, that kind of a thing. I mean, that really breaks our heart. We are not undermining that. I hope our audience are not getting this twisted at all. That's not what we're saying. But we are saying, you know what? let things not go down south before we
Mhm.
do something.
Yeah.
And let us not begin to say, yeah, I have those credit cards, I'm going to fall back to it. It's just a matter of time. Your credit score is going to go down south. It's
Mhm.
just a matter of time. It becomes you no longer become credit worthy
Body.
in the in the stand place of where Americans stand. And
Yeah.
so it's all there are also many things to consider. And I hope people are not getting it twisted. Our voice tonight is still saying get yourself prepared.
Okay.
Proper preparation
I'm
prevents
taking back
poor
my
performance.
time.
Okay, you're
I'm
taking back
taking
your
back
time.
my
Back to you.
time.
You asked
Thank
me
you.
to talk, ma.
Mhm.
And
I
that's why
don't
I
want to
jumped
talk
in.
now. All right. So, I mean, thank you, Modupe. Credit
You're
card companies
welcome.
are still going to ask for their money, even during recession. You still have to pay. I don't think there is any time that they will say, "Okay, don't pay," except by
Mm-mm.
divine arrangement. They forgive you your debt. Okay, but
Mhm.
let's just be serious. Credit card cannot replace a good alternate source of income that could
Mm-mm.
be, I mean, a recession-proof kind of income. Why would you want to go for the temporary thing? Is it where you can get something better that is will be permanent for you? So please don't even think about that. The debt is going to be too much. You will have to pay back either during that time or after. It doesn't go away.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's out of the question.
All right. Thank you so much. Ladies, I really, really appreciate you. And rounding that up, I want to say, there is a reason why that question came up. Okay.
Mm.
Is that the fact that recession comes with its opportunities. And that is what we are trying to open our eyes to today. If you join us in while this has started already, we will encourage you to go back and watch it, listen to this again, okay? We want you to embrace the opportunities that are being presented to you at this time, okay? Rather than settling for the hazard. Because one way or the other, we will have to, take one,
Yeah.
either the opportunities or the hazard. And part of the hazard is, you spending what you have during this time without working or working for more, or having extra coming. And at the end of the day, you have that bulk of, debt to deal with. So thank you so much. Even though we are coming to the end of today's episode, I would want to encourage you to put your question, to put your opinion about this topic
Men's
in the
opinion.
comment section.
Mhm.
Let the comment section continue to, be busy, bubble, okay? You can feel free to reach out to us as you know, individuals. If you want to ask us questions, go to our business pages, DM us. You can see all those URLs there. Feel free to reach out to us, and definitely we will get back to you. And that brings us to the end of another beautiful episode of Creating Passive Income Streams. If
If
we
we
can.
can,
You
you
Thank
can.
you.
All right. Thank you and bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.